This example will demonstrate how to expose a database adapter in an Oracle SOA composite. Database adapters allow directly making database calls, queries, updates, etc. without going through Java code. To create the service, I'll add the database connector in JDeveloper, initialize the database for testing purposes, create the SOA project, add the database adapter component, creating the desired SQL which will generate the schemas, add a mediator using the generated schemas. This will allow mapping of the database call to the external SOAP service, map the return from the database call to the SOAP response, add the GIND name to the server's deployed DB adapters, and deploy and test. First, I will add a database connection to JDeveloper. For simplicity, I'll just use the database SOA infra that is used by the middleware application. For demonstration purposes, I'll create a table and insert some sample rows. Now, create the new SOA project. Give the project a name and select Empty Composite. Insert the database adapter in the external references. Select the database connector and note the GIND name. Complete the database query, import the table, and add a query parameter. Click Finish, and the reference is added along with the generated schema files. Now, add a mediator. This component will allow us to map the data to and from the database adapter. Give it a name, select the input and output data types from the generated schemas. Select Expose as a SOAP service. Click OK, and the exposed service will be generated. Wire the mediator to the database adapter. Double-click the mediator and edit the component. Assign the input variable from the input service to the input variable on the database adapter. For the output mapping, create a transformation. Map the collection. Since the return is a collection, a for each construct will be created to map each row. In the administrator console, add the GIND reference to the DB adapters. Select deployments to find the DB adapters. Select Configuration and Outbound Data Pools. Create a new instance. Enter the Jindy name displayed in the DB adapter. The data source will still need to be completed. I'll just copy the one used for the SOA demo. Now deploy the composite to the integrated server. In the Fusion Enterprise Manager, navigate to the deployed composites, select the new service, and click Test. Scroll down to the request, enter a type, click Test, and verify the rows are returned. And that's it, exposing a simple DB adapter to a SOA composite.